Mineral extraction, take 47. Today we're going to actually take the mineral, the carbon, out of a mid-plate vortex tank. So this has got carbon from here to here in it, and we're going to extract it out through this fill port. We've got a fill port that's actually drilled out, and it's drilled out to the same diameter as a 3/4 inch piece of PEX pipe. We're going to take this PEX pipe, push it through here, and then actually put the tube into the tank this far, right to the top of the plate, and while the unit's in backwash, we're going to extract it. So from here, from these parts, we're actually going to be able to fill up these two 5-gallon pails and have all the water and the carbon out of it, and then we'll be able to replace the carbon. And it'll take less than 3-4 minutes. I'm going to place the unit in backwash now. This is a softener. We would be going through the softening cycles. For 30 seconds, I'm going to let it go into backwash, and what this is going to do is going to lift the carbon bed up. For the speed of time, I'm going to advance it basically by taking the unit, putting it in bypass. My cap is going to be tight, but I've got it hand tight anyway, so it's going to be loose. There's no pressure on the unit because we're actually in backwash right now. There'll be a little water that tries to escape. I'm going to put this plug in, this plug that has the hole in it. And then I'm going to place my piece of PEX into that hole. So that's going in. It's going to hit the distributor. So now, once I get past that, it's just going to move in and go to the top of the plate. And once I hit the top of the plate, I'm going to pull back about a 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch. So there I'm to the top of the plate, it won't go anymore. I'm going to pull back about a 1/2 inch, 3/4. Even though that's just snug in there, we're really not going to lose any water at that top. So while it's in backwash, I'm going to just open up the inlet. And if you want to take a picture down to where the tube is and the water coming out, now I'm opening the inlet only about 1/4 of the way, not real fast. You can see how much carbon's actually coming out compared to water. If I started to have clear water, I'd want to move my tube up a little bit. I might be pinched down to the plate, but this seems like we're getting our right amount of carbon, probably 70–80% carbon, and then you'll have 20–30% water on top. Now I'm just going to switch it over to the other bucket too, just so you can kind of see how much carbon really is coming in. And then we're at some point going to be done, and then we'll just have clear water filling. And when we're completely done taking the carbon out, and we can move the tube up and down, we'll allow the water to actually siphon into these buckets so that when we refill the carbon, we don't have the water inside the tank. You'll see that in a second. It will be coming clear. There's now clear water. I'm going to shut it off. We've successfully extracted all the carbon out, and now we're just basically sucking the water from the tank and filling up our buckets. And that'll give us room now to place the water in, the carbon into the unit when we go to refill it. The noise that you hear is actually just the drain just kind of siphoning. The drain's still open, so we're still sucking the water out. And that's going to give us room to replace the carbon. I'm going to speed it up just for our sake of time in the video. I'm going to unscrew this, and I'm going to place the tube back into the top of the plate. You're going to hear where the carbon is compared to the plate. They're at the same height. We've successfully extracted 95–97% of all the carbon off that mid plate. She's empty. That's it.